Hey there everyone, this is April from Sea Nerd, and today I am shooting my second episode, which will be talking about the relationship between sea anemones and jellyfish. And they have a closer relationship than you would think. But today we're going to be focusing on when the tables are turned. Like, jellyfish don't always get their way. Usually you see them swimming in the water, ruining everyone's day at the beach, just stinging and going about their merry way. But sometimes they are the ones that get stung. So that's what we're going to look at today. So yeah, let's get started. Jellyfish, coral, hydra, and sea anemones all belong to the phylum Cnidaria, which contain cnidocytes, which are stinging cells that inject nematocysts, which are like little harpoons being injected into their prey, which help paralyze them until they can funnel them into their mouths for devouring at their own leisure. This is a species of box jellyfish, which is so named because of the shape of its bell. Just swimming along, killing everything in its path. Nothing to see here. This particular species differs from its cousins in that it is not passive. It actually can sense shape and movement and direct itself where it wants to go. So it does not just aimlessly wander around. And finally, our sea anemone, which come in a variety of colors thanks to a symbiotic relationship with algae. The algae provide the oxygen and food in the form of sugar, while the sea anemones provide them a really cozy and safe place to stay. And I don't know if you noticed, but if I play that clip again in slow motion, you can see this rockfish trigger the sea anemone's tentacles right there, much like I'm about to do with this one. The cnidocytes in sea anemones' tentacles are triggered by two factors, both vibrations in the water and the proteins of the prey that are swimming around them. And it does take about 24 to 48 hours for these cells to regenerate, so both conditions are more likely to be met. Thankfully, human skin is too strong for them to penetrate, so yeah, not today, sea anemone. Which is not what I can say for the following victim. So here's our jellyfish, who was actually swimming by around 10 o'clock in the morning this particular day. And I came back about 15 to 20 minutes later, and he had, oh, hey, Mr. Crab. Yeah, he's just like making a little cameo. Anyway, the anemone had sensed the jellyfish and gathered him, or his nematocysts were fired, and he basically like pulled that tentacle into his mouth. And slowly but surely, about 8 hours later, he finally consumed the jellyfish. The jellyfish is actually still using his jet propulsion and trying to escape from the sea anemone at this point. You can see he's like beating and just basically forcing that water and trying to get out, but it's basically a very futile attempt right now because that anemone is not going to let go. I've seen these guys with crabs sticking out of their mouths, starfish legs, video of birds. So yeah, if they can grab you, they're going to eat you. So yeah, bad day to be a jellyfish. Sorry, buddy. So yeah, there you have it. Another one bites the dust in a very slow death. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to know more about how sea anemones and jellyfish get along, you can go visit my page at SeaNerdH2Yo, both Facebook and the blog, and there'll be more information and sources there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and until next time, catch you later. Bye. A dip with the camera and go into the water and see what's going on down there, because this bay is like a party, yo.